Equip your children with the tools they need to navigate the world confidently. Introducing the Safety Up Digital Membership. Get access to hundreds of ready-to-use printable resources and activities designed to empower kids and keep them safe. Sign up today. safetyup.org. Lil Iguana presents JoJack's new bat. Stay tuned after this episode for a fun song related to the story.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you wanna come and play? We'll learn to do what's safe for you, the Lil Iguana way. We'll be dancing, we'll be singing, and telling stories too. There's so much to learn with all our friends and Lil Iguana too. There's so much to learn with all our friends and Lil Iguana too.
The sun was just coming up over the tippity top of the trees when JoJack arrived at the baseball field. He could smell the dew on the grass and feel the warm sun against his cheeks. He grabbed the sunscreen from his backpack and made sure to lather up before baseball practice. JoJack took a look at the baseball field and then looked back at his bat leaning against the fence. It was his lucky bat. He found it in the back of the shed when he was little and used it at every game ever since. Today was the last practice before the big championship game next weekend. JoJack knew he was a good player, but he felt nervous about what might happen at the championship. Would his team win? Would they lose? Would he mess up at the game? JoJack felt big feelings and emotions bubbling up to the top. He remembered what his mom had taught him to do when he felt this way. She said whenever you get upset, it is best to take a deep breath, hold it a few seconds, and then let out a big exhale. So that's what JoJack did. He took a big breath in. His belly got nice and big as he took the breath. He held it for a few seconds and then blew it out like he was blowing out a birthday candle. That deep breath made him feel so much better. It made him think about all the fun he and his teammates had this season. They had won every game and had so many great memories. Whether they win or lose the championship, JoJack had still made some great friends and had had a lot of fun. JoJack wanted to get to the baseball field early to get in some extra practice before his teammates arrived. He loved being the first one on the baseball field. As he walked to home plate, JoJack left a set of footprints behind him in the freshly raked dirt. He warmed up by jogging around the bases, then he picked up his bat. He practiced a few swings.
"Hey, JoJack!"
called a voice. JoJack looked down the path and saw his friends Lil Iguana and Jags heading over his way on their bikes. Lil Iguana was excited to show JoJack the new stickers on his helmet.
"Jags and I decorated our helmets this morning before our bike ride. How do you like them?"
asked Lil Iguana, pointing to his bright yellow helmet covered in stickers.
"They're fun, aren't they?"
said Jags as she pointed to her helmet. Her purple helmet was covered in flowers that matched the pattern of her shirt. JoJack nodded his head to agree. Those were some cool-looking helmets. The friends talked about their days and JoJack's big championship game next weekend. Lil Iguana and Jags couldn't wait to cheer on their friend. Jags had even made a sign to wave in the stands.
"Are you excited for the championship?"
asked Lil Iguana. JoJack told the friends about feeling nervous and how he took some deep breaths to make himself feel better. Lil Iguana was happy his friend was able to feel better and get excited for the championship. The friends heard a car door open and turned to look at the parking lot. More members of JoJack's team had arrived. They all had on red shirts and hats just like JoJack. The teammates carried their backpacks and bats over to where the friends were talking. JoJack greeted his teammates with high fives and a secret handshake. He introduced his teammates to Lil Iguana and Jags. All the players touched JoJack's lucky bat for good luck and headed out onto the field to start practice. Lil Iguana and Jags parked their bikes and decided to stay and watch the practice. JoJack and his teammates practiced throwing the ball to each other. Then they each took turns at the bat, hitting the balls the coach threw over home plate. As JoJack stepped up to the plate with his lucky bat, he took a deep breath. He planted his feet firmly on the ground, held the bat up over his shoulder and got ready to swing. His coach did a big windup, then the ball flew down to home plate and zoomed right past Joe Jack. He didn't even have time to swing. Joe Jack was discouraged. He wanted to show his friends Lil Iguana and Jags that he was a good player and show off his talents.
It's okay, Joe Jack.
His teammates cheered as he got ready for another pitch. Joe Jack looked at his lucky bat and took a deep breath. His coach threw another pitch. Joe Jack hit the ball so hard it went over the fence. Joe Jack was expecting to hear excitement, but instead it was silent. Joe Jack turned to his teammates and their faces looked sad and surprised. They were all looking down at Joe Jack's bat. It was broken.
Oh no, my lucky bat!
Joe Jack exclaimed as he looked down at his broken bat. His teammates and friends huddled around him. All Joe Jack could think about was the championship game next weekend. What was he going to do without his lucky bat? Lil Iguana and Jags ran up to Joe Jack and gave him a big hug.
What am I going to do without my lucky bat?
Said Joe Jack.
And I spent all my allowance money on video games. How am I going to pay for a new bat by next weekend?
The friends comforted Joe Jack and said he was a great baseball player. He didn't need a lucky bat to win. The team huddled together and tried to think of different ideas to raise money for a new bat for Joe Jack. I know some of your neighbors need help with yard work, said the coach. The team agreed. What a good idea. The next day, the friends got permission to visit some neighbors on the street. Lil Iguana, Jags, and Joe Jack made a plan to ask the neighbors if they needed any help with yard work like raking leaves, planting flowers, or mowing the lawn. Joe Jack looked his mom in the eyeballs, asked if the friends could go around the neighborhood together as buddies, and made a plan for where they would be going and when they would get back home. Joe Jack's mom gave them permission. She handed them an old jar with a big red label on it. Lucky Bat Fund was written on the label in thick black marker. Joe Jack gave his mom a big hug and the friends were off to fill the jar and buy Joe Jack a new lucky bat. The houses in Joe Jack's neighborhood stood side by side like colorful blocks in a giant puzzle. Over the next few days, the friends worked together to help the neighbors with yard work and chores. Slowly, the jar began to fill. Lil Iguana dropped a few shiny coins into the bottom of the jar. The coins made musical sounds clinking together like tiny bells ringing. Jags placed a few crumpled dollars in the jar, and Joe Jack piled in a few more dollars. Joe Jack showed his mom the overflowing jar. She was so impressed with their efforts to raise money. Joe Jack's parents added a few more dollars, and Joe Jack finally had enough to get a new bat. It was finally the championship game, and the teammates could hardly contain their excitement. With Joe Jack's new lucky bat leading the way, they could conquer anything that came their way. Joe Jack's new lucky bat was shiny like a shooting star, with a smooth wooden surface that felt just right in his hands. As the teammates huddled around, they put their hands in the middle of the huddle right on top of Joe Jack's lucky bat, just like they'd done all season. Their coach talked about how they worked together as a team to get here. Win or lose, they'd had a great season. Now, let's all put our hands together in the circle on top of Joe Jack's new lucky bat, said the coach. Joe Jack's eyes lit up and his happiness bubbled up inside him like fizzy soda. He looked around the huddle and saw everyone's smiling faces filled with love and encouragement. He realized that win or lose at the championship game, he was already a winner because of the support he received. It was like having a treasure chest full of golden coins, each one representing a piece of love and friendship that surrounded him. With a deep breath that felt like blowing out birthday candles, Joe Jack let out all his worries and fears. It was like releasing a bunch of colorful butterflies into the air, watching them flutter away into the sky. As he stepped out onto the field, he knew that no matter what happened, he had his amazing teammates, friends, and family by his side, cheering him on every step of the way. And that made him feel like the luckiest kid in the world. The end. Thanks for listening. Now, let's learn more about the lesson from this story. Respect and self-worth. Know yourself and stick to it. Take time to learn about what makes you special. Do you have a special hobby, sport you like to play, or useful skill? Share those talents with others and be proud of who you are. You are important and perfect just the way you are. Know yourself and stick to it. Let's dance!
Peer pressure is when kids try and make you do things you don't want to do. But you know what? You don't have to.
There's some kids around making trouble all over town. They're always trying to bring me down. I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm not gonna change. They try to make me be more like them and less like me. But it's easy for me to see that I don't agree. Sometimes it's hard to do what's right, keeping my cool, avoiding a fight. So I say, I won't be like you, gonna be like me. Now I've been offered things like cigarettes and beer to drink, but I just stop and think, do I wanna stay?
Hey, you, no way!
Selling out doesn't make you cool or more popular in school. So I say, I won't be like you, gonna be like me.
Hey, that little kid over there has some candy. Let's go take it from him.
Why are you gonna do that?
Why not? It'll be easy.
I'm not gonna do that. That's mean.
What are you, a baby?
No, and I'm not a bully either.
I know I'm strong enough to be the things that feel just right to me. So I say, I won't be like you, gonna be like, not gonna be like you, gonna be like, don't wanna be like you, gonna be like me.
Enjoyed this story? Dive deeper into the adventure at liliguana.org/podcast. Explore exciting printable activities and more related to this episode. Visit us now.